Hello, this is Azzure from Diablo3markets.com, and this is a video showing the new auction house as of patch 14. So let's just get right into it. Okay, so the interface has changed quite considerably. We'll start with, it's currently set to the real money auction house. So let's have a quick look here. Firstly, the recommended items are the same, but this time there's a preview of what you're currently equipped versus what your mouse is on. This is very important for comparing items. I'll get into more of that later. But let's start with equipment. Now the equipment area has changed a lot. It now shows you the class of the character, and you can even choose the actual class without having that class, and that's to be able to search for every item. The problem with the old version was if you didn't have a barbarian, you couldn't search for mighty weapons, for example, because it required a barbarian, and the fields are grayed out for mighty weapon, as you can see here. So yeah, basically you have to set what you're looking for. With armor, you can choose all armor types. This is new. There's now a level range filter, and there's also the rarity filter, which never exists before. As you can see, it goes all the way down. Interestingly, there's no set field, but that comes under legendary. And another semi-new thing is the preferred stats. Now you can specify a value, so you can put in whatever you like, and there's a lot of affixes there. And lastly, there's now a keyword search for legendaries, so you can just look up what legendary you're looking for. So like Wind Horse, which doesn't exist yet. And also there's a max buyout price, which you can now specify. Let's see the gems. The gems hasn't changed too much. It's just got all the types of rarities, and then you select quantity. Crafting and dyes. One thing that has changed is there is no more legendary crafting materials for normal, nightmare and hell, but there is still one for inferno, which is the fiery brimstone. It looks like they have removed the lower level legendary recipes off the blacksmith and have left only inferno legendaries to be crafted. So we'll do a quick check for subtle essences. This part's about the same, so let's just buy one out. So the payment method's here, which is obviously not available. As you can see, there's a new status bar there that tells you the status of your request. That's quite important, because before that there was a lot of uncertainty. You'd click buy out, and then it would just sort of do nothing, and you wouldn't know what happened. So it's good that they've added that. Now this is the newest addition to the auction house, which is the pages and recipes. This was never available before. You have a choice between blacksmithing plans and a few other things. You can choose the quality, choose the level, and which slot it's for. And then of course there's a keyword filter here, which this is obviously incomplete. And finally the gold interface, which hasn't changed much at all. Looks about the same. Now the biggest change is the sell interface. This has been completely overhauled. You can now select, it now has your whole character, which is very nice. So you can choose any character you've got, and if you just left click on it, it puts it up there, and it actually even has a recommended price, which is interesting. Didn't have that before. And it also looks up the fee. So if I select a commodity, the fee is different to an equipable item, which is interesting. There's also your stash, which mine's not unlocked very well. What else? And to list gold, it's now over here. So the sell interface is basically all the categories have been removed, and it's now just one giant, I guess, character sort of window. And yeah, and all that's the same. You can choose where to deposit the funds, and it tells you how many auctions you've got running at this time. Obviously there's a maximum of 10. And yeah, so let's have a look here. Actually, let's try and list something first. So I'm just going to list this. It estimates the cost at $2.19. So let's go ahead and do that. And we're done. So let's go look at the auctions interface. Now, as you can see, you got 5 minutes to cancel that. Auction is for 2 days, and yeah, that looks about the same as before. Let's try cancelling it. Okay, now the completed area here is about the same as it was before. It's just got a bit more of a history. So let's send it to the stash. Yep, there we go. And yeah, obviously it's still a little bit buggy, but yeah, it's much better. Now to change to the gold auction house, just hit that hit a bucks button, and yeah, everything becomes in gold. So everything's about the same. I don't think there's too much difference here. It's just all in gold amounts. And yeah, so everything's in gold amounts. The fees also 15% for everything. And that's pretty much it. But yeah, it's definitely evolved. It's been it's a lot nicer and a lot more slick, and yeah, it looks like it's just about done, so hopefully the game's released soon. Thanks for watching.